at the top of round 3. In this round is the problem of the day. And at stake in the round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The NSMQ Star is an award to any school that earns a perfect score of 10 points for the problem of the day. At this stage, the star is worth 3,400 Ghana cedis to the team. I know you'll be working hard towards getting the star, right? Good. All right. So the problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present the problem of the day. As mentioned, it's worth 10 points. Now, please stand up, facing the audience. Turn over your problem of the day and let's read it together. Problem of the day. Calculate the concentrations of HCO3 minus, OH minus, CO3 minus, and H2CO3 in a 0.100 mole per decimeter cube solution of Na2CO3. You should state any assumption or assumptions made to enable you calculate the values. For the purpose of these calculations, the first and second dissociation constants of H2CO3 may be taken as 5.00 times 10 raised to the power negative 7 and 5.00 times 10 raised to the power negative 11, respectively. The value of Kw is 1.00 times 10 raised to the power negative 14. Where necessary, an answer may be left as a third. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin.
For the next 4 minutes, our contestants will be solving the problem of the day. But let me tell you about Papa's Pizza because they're offering an amazing lunchtime deal from 12 noon till 4 p.m. You can enjoy 50% of all menu items every Monday to Thursday. Order via the website www.papaspizzagh.com to get the tastiest pizzas sent right to your doorstep or pick up at any of our branches at Community 25, East Legon, Ring Road, Osu, North Legon, Waja, Tema, Dome, Dansoman, and Spintex. Papa's Pizza, taste it, love it. Ace Medical Insurance offers both bespoke and generic health insurance plans for families and organizations. No matter the client's needs and budget, Ace Medical can design a health package that would suit them. All health plans provide cover for consultations, both GP and specialist, laboratory and radiology services, prescribed medications, both for acute and chronic conditions, maternity care, including deliveries and admissions at over 600 partner health centers across Ghana. We provide third-party administration services as well. Ace Medical Insurance believes in the simple idea that you deserve the chance to live a healthy life, and we want to help you achieve that. Contact us now. We are located at the Octagon, Barnes Road, Accra. You can call us on 0552 57127 or 0556 778 903. On social media, on Facebook, it's Ace Med Insurance. On Twitter, it's Ace Med Insurance. Instagram is Ace Med Insurance, and LinkedIn is Ace Medical Insurance. Ace Medical Insurance, the new face of health financing. Now, let me tell you about something that's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. We will digitalize your school to make it easy for your parents to be involved with their children's education, eliminate the difficulties with school fees collection, and give parents peace of mind with the security of their children in school. Start a trial with just 4.99 Ghana cedis per student per month, and if you are not excited after one term, we refund 100% money back. Offer ends 15th December 2021. You can call them 050-160-8001 or 050-160-8002. And that is Smarts App. Visit our website. It's www.smartsapp.com. Terms and conditions apply. We're going to take a quick breather while we wait for our contestants to round up with round 3, which is our problem of the day. We'll be back after this.
HCO3 minus, OH minus, CO3 2 minus, and H2CO3 in a 0.100 mole per decimeter cube solution of Na2CO3. First, they were to state any assumption or assumptions made to enable the calculation. And then for the purpose of the calculation, the first and second dissociation constants of H2CO3 were given as 5.00 times 10 to the power negative 7 and 5.00 times 10 to the power negative 11, respectively. The value of Kw was also given as 1.00 times 10 to the negative 14. And they were advised to leave answers as set if it was a convenient thing to do. All right, so how do you approach this problem? First thing is to recognize that CO3 2 minus is the conjugate base of HCO3 minus. So we can write a balanced equation of sorts, an equation. So we have CO3 2 minus plus H2O going reversibly to HCO3 minus plus OH minus. For this, we will need a KB. It's the second one, it's the second KB. So we are looking for KB2 To get Kb2, we'll have to take the Kw and then use the second dissociation constant that we were given. So we'll have 1.00 multiplied by 10 to the negative 14 divided by 5.00 times 10 to the power negative 11. If you do this calculation, you get Kb2 to be 2.00 times 10 to the power negative 4. Now, the Kb2 can be related to concentrations. So we have the concentration of HCO3 minus multiplying the concentration of OH minus divided by the concentration of CO3 2 minus, and this gives HCO3, concentration of HCO3 minus squared divided by concentration of CO3 2 minus. Why is that so? This is because the concentration of HCO3 minus is equal to the concentration of OH minus. So we replace and then we can square it, right? Okay, good. So we are ready to make a first assumption. The first assumption is this, that the amount of CO3 2 minus reaction is negligible compared with the original. That's the first assumption. If you do that, if you make this assumption, then the concentration of CO3 2 minus is equal to 1.00 times 10 to the power negative 1 mole per decimeter cubed. You see that we've got one of them. All right, so Kb2 is equal to 2.0 times 10 to the power negative 4, and this is equal to the concentration of HCO3 minus squared divided by what we just calculated, 1.00 times 10 to the power negative 1. And so now we can get the concentration of HCO3 minus to be the square root of 2.00 times 10 raised to the power negative 5 mole per decimeter cubed. We have got the second one. Then, since we also made that assumption, right? And we recognize that HCO3 minus concentration is equal to OH minus concentration. In essence, by finding one of them, we know the other one. So the second one, which is the concentration of OH minus, is also square root of 2.00 times 10 to the power negative 5 mole per decimeter cubed. We have 3. Now, HCO3 minus as a conjugate is a conjugate base of H2CO3. So we can get a Kb1 from this. Kb1 is equal to Kw divided by the first dissociation constant, Ka1. So Kb1 is equal to Kw divided by Ka1, and this is, we know the values, we substitute 1.00 times 10 to the negative 14 divided by 5.00 times 10 to the power negative 7. And if you do this calculation, you should wind up with 2.00 times 10 to the power negative 8. All right. So we come back to our equation. So HCO3 minus plus H2O goes reversibly to H2CO3 plus OH minus. What we calculated for Kb1 is equal to the concentration of H2CO3 multiplied by the concentration of OH minus divided by the concentration of HCO3 minus. We are ready to make a second assumption. The second assumption is this, that since it is one equilibrium solution, it's the same equilibrium solution, then the concentration of HCO3 minus is equal to the concentration of OH minus. All right. Now we are set to go. So the concentration of H2CO3, the last thing that we needed to find, has to be equal to 2.00 times 10 to the power negative 8, because we already know the other one. Okay, mole per decimeter cubed. So to summarize, after doing all this, let's summarize our answers. If you have the concentration of HCO3 minus, it should be square root of 2.00 times 10 to the power negative 5 mole per decimeter cubed, 2 points. The concentration of OH minus is the same, square root of 2.00 times 10 to the power negative 5 mole per decimeter cubed, 2 points. The concentration of CO3 2 minus is equal to 1.00 times 10 to the power negative 1 mole per decimeter cubed, 2 points. And finally, the concentration of H2CO3 is 2.00 times 10 raised to the power negative 8 mole per decimeter cube, 2 points. You see that there are 2 points left, one for each of the assumptions, making a total of 10 points. Now, contestants. St. Peter's, you did a lot of things, but unfortunately, I don't see any of my answers there. I don't have any right concentration there, right? In addition to that, I didn't see any clear assumptions that you were making. And so, unfortunately, I have to award you 0 out of 10. Presbyterian boys. You have an assumption there, but it's not really helping you to solve this problem. I can't offer you anything for that. You do mention one of my assumptions, but it is like an emphatic statement you are making. This concentration is equal to that, so it's not presented in the form of an assumption. Okay? In any case, you couldn't solve for the values I was looking for. And so, unfortunately, I must award you 0 out of 10 as well. Chemu Senior High School. You have a long list of assumptions, but those assumptions are mostly obvious things that don't help with this problem. I can't offer you anything for the assumptions. However, you were able to solve for the concentration of the CO32 minus. You attempted for the H2CO3, but it didn't work out. And so, in fact, I only have one correct answer from you, and that was worth 2 points. And so I award you 2 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3.
Hello, I'm Doreen Nando. You can catch up with all the fun on the Cosmopolitan Mix and on all our shows via podcast. Just go to My Joy Online podcast and search for your favorite show and relive those moments all over again. Only on Joy 99.7 FM, radio for discerning listeners.
Super Hits Radio, Joy 99.7.
You're still watching the live coverage of the National Science and Maths quiz. Right now, the problem of the day, only Chemu SHS got marks, and they got 2 out of 10. Presec and St. Peter's got 0 out of 10 for the problem of the day. Dear parents, why do you think milk is important in the family's meals, and especially for the growing children? It's because milk provides essential nutrients that enhances good growth, especially for growing children. That is why I recommend cow bowel milk for the family, because cow bowel milk is high in protein, and protein is vital for building, maintaining, and repairing body tissue, hair, skin, eyes, muscles, and our internal organs. Proteins also form antibodies, thereby keeping your immune system strong. Cow bowel has vitamins A, C, D, E, and K plus B9, which helps in brain development. Cow bowel milk comes in 5 delicious varieties, including mocha, strawberry, coconut, banana, and chocolate malts. Cow bowel milk, high in protein and vitamins. Let me tell you about Tempico, which is available in citrus punch, multi-fruita, as well as mango. Tempico is enriched with vitamin C and is available nationwide and produced by Acadia Industries Limited. You can call them on 054 012 4893 today for bulk purchase and distribution. Tampico, irresistible. Tampico is proudly made in Ghana. Before I tell you about ULesson, let's go to Twitter and see what's happening. Trends for me, we have hashtag NSMQ2021, we have Pesco, we have Chemu also trending. And they were the only school that got 2 out of 10, or that got marks for that problem of the day. All right, let's go to hashtag at NSMQ Ghana. Prof, do your walking as she was entering. Like I said earlier, problem of the day scores: Chemu SHS 2 out of 10, Presec Legon 0 out of 10, St. Peter's SHS 0 out of 10. Okay, this is the NSMQ Uncut, the emotions you never saw. This was Chemu SHS versus Ogasco versus Canton SHS. These are the uncut moments. Okay. So the boys in blue had a blue prayer service, and let's hope that the prayers were heard, but as we're looking at it, so far so good. Some are feeling and some are bleeding. Hashtag NSMQ 2021. Tension 247. As you can see that they are very tense. Yeah? Okay. First round. Highlights: Chemu SHS, Isaac Kofi. Okay, I know this scammer. Look at me. Wow. All right, let's see if we can get more tweets. Okay, so this one is from Farid, who says, why is the presenter failing to tell the audience, those watching TV, that ECG just took off the lights instead of trying to say, but that's what I said. Farid, I said I'm sure that Chemu manager, or I'm sure the ECG manager is a Chemu boy, and that's why they took off the lights. So I did tell you that ECG took off the lights. It's just that you were not listening. You wanted to hear what you wanted to hear. So I did tell you. ZK Tweet says Chemu and Pesco, they must scores all put together. Still cry. Presec, they lead. All right. The quiz mistress, who is using her mouth to read the solutions to the problem of the day, used 25 minutes to read it out, and the contestants used 4 minutes. I know my goats. All right, Arise and Shine, Prempeh College, that was on, when was that? November 17. That's when people were saying. But Presco was also trending, or is trending at number 2. And Kenneth Dako says the 2 former champions and a giant slayer clash in what promises to be a nerve-wracking semi-final contest. Presco versus Chemu versus Presec Legon. All right, hey, mass service, where they bend. Or us mass servants be like this. Okay, so Presco is here again. Let's see what they have decided to post.
Top runners up from across the country and the 27 seeded schools would all converge in Kumasi to compete from the 1/8 stage. This will be held from 12.
They weren't happy. It wasn't happy for them after giving them.
Okay. So you demolish them.
We defiled them.
Body, who says, Pesco and Yami, please don't be far from us. All the schools are good, so we need the grace factor. All right, so Chemu Senior High School posted this. St. Peter's is now our target. We can't allow that school to beat us in this contest. Apu, how now we they fear them pa? They are just like us. Hashtag NSMQ 2021. Hey, Pesco and Chemu, if you miss the ball, don't miss the man. See how them do a tune for Presec. All right, and Presco win an over 4.5 steak with your kidney. And J_Nasty says, this thing there, it's between Presec and Presco, no be small. And some Presco guy be teeing up this morning, no, he business say, bro, Presec 4. No. Omo. Okay. No, Omo. So where are they? Is that what he's asking? So what is he asking? They are dangerous. That is what he's saying for our international viewers. Let me come and give you the translation. Okay, so that's what people are talking about on Twitter. Let me take a few more. Chief Joel says, Presco are having it too easy this morning. The boys are good. Presec boys, they talk past, shaking my head. This Presco boys go lash your boys, simple. I can't wait for them to be eliminated from the competition at the semis. Takrade Davido says, if not for Chemu, Ogasco would have repeated history exactly 2 years ago in hashtag National Science and Math Quiz. This is a simple win for Ogasco against Presec. Unfortunately, that didn't come to pass. Today and Casa, the agenda will be plenty. Presec, Pesco, OAS, Prempe, Barcelona, Manchester United. What a day. That is from Blah. Yeah. Otumfo gets well soon, bro. We're still strong no matter what. They want to Juja say Chemu and Pesco. At this point, they should combine Pesco and Chemu's points so they both compete against Presec because it's unfair. And the gap Presec gave Pesco all the Diasa contestants fit bid there. Okay. The first round of the NSMQ was so energetic. Chemu's quite good, or because they're competing against Presec and Pesco. Pesco just disgracing me. Presec guys, go chat pass. All right. So that's what people are saying on Twitter. But let me tell you about ULesson, Africa's foremost online tutoring app for primary and secondary school students, is committed to helping every African child achieve academic excellence. Learners enjoy unlimited access to live lessons to learn in real time, thousands of richly animated pre-recorded video lessons catering to all learning styles. You can ask a tutor for a tutor feature to get instant answers to difficult homework questions. The ULesson app can be downloaded from all app stores and accessed via web. For more information, you can call 07000-222-33 or visit their website. For a great start to your day, trust Dole Fruit Yogurt. Dole Fruit Yogurt is deliciously creamy and thick. It is also your best choice of refreshment anytime during your busy schedules and relaxing moments. It comes in fruit cocktail, strawberry, vanilla, and natural flavors. Dole yogurt is very nutritious and contains essential nutrients necessary for healthy living. Your choice's Dole Fruit Yogurt is available in all leading supermarkets, but you can also call them on 054-239-0390 for bulk purchase. Dole Yogurt, more, I need more. Let me tell you about Papa's Pizza. So it's 2 minutes to that special. Papa's Pizza is offering an amazing lunchtime deal from 12 noon till 4 p.m. Enjoy 50% of all menu items every Monday to Thursday. Order via the website www.papaspizzagh.com to get the tastiest pizza sent right to your doorstep, or pick up at any of our branches at Community 25, East Legon, Ring Road, Osu, North Legon, Weja, Tema, Dome, Dansoman, and Spintex. Papa's Pizza, taste it, love it. On that note, we're going to go back to the KNUST campus to see what's happening.
School has 8 points. St. Peter's Senior High School has 15 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 31 points. Before we begin the next round, St. Peter's Senior High School would like to effect a substitution. Siao, it's been a pleasure. Best wishes to you. And we have coming in Nesco Benjamin Nanzi. You're welcome, Nesco. Please settle down and let's begin the next round. Round 4. In this round, I'll be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 2 full points. If not, there's that penalty, 1 point. Best wishes to all. I'm starting with you, Presbyterian boys. Your statement. Nitrogen-hydrogen covalent bonds are polarized.
I think it is
Joel.
false. False.
No, that's a true statement. St. Peter's. The sulfur-hydrogen covalent bond is more polarized than the nitrogen-hydrogen bond. Yes, Nesco?
False.
You're right. Chemu. Carbon-silicon bond is expected to be a covalent bond. Nathaniel.
True.
Yes. Presbyterian boys, the expression a minus 2 multiplying the expression a squared plus 2a plus 4 is equal to a cubed minus 8. Yes, Joel?
True.
Yes. St. Peter's, the expression x plus y multiplying the expression x squared plus xy plus y squared is equal to x cubed plus y cubed. Nesco?
False.
Yes. Chemu. The expression 2a minus 3 multiplying the expression 4a squared minus 6a plus 9 is equal to 8a cubed minus 27. Yes, Nathaniel?
False.
Yes. The total electric flux out of a closed surface equals the total charge enclosed by the surface divided by the permittivity of free space. Joel?
True.
Yes. An SI unit for electric flux is the volt per meter, and it is equivalent to the Newton per coulomb. Nesco?
So false. False.
Yes. Electric flux is a scalar quantity, whereas electric field is a vector quantity. Nathaniel?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Indicate whether the following statements are true or false with respect to codominance. I hope you got that. All right. Presbyterian. Okay. Indicate whether the following statements are true or false with respect to codominance. Presbyterian boys, An individual's parents have blood types A and B, and the individual has AB blood type. Joel?
True.
Yes. A child of a parent with blue eyes and a parent with brown eyes has brown eyes. Nesco?
False.
Yes. A cross between two plants produces a yellow and a blue flower, and the flowers produced by the progeny plants are either yellow with blue spots or blue with yellow spots. Nathaniel?
True.
Yes. For a metal to displace hydrogen from the dilute mineral acids, that metal has to have a positive electrode potential. Joel?
False.
Yes. A mole of alumina would require 3 Faraday of charge in electrolysis to discharge 1 mole of aluminium. Nesco?
True.
Yes. In the electrolysis of dilute sodium chloride solution using platinum electrodes, the concentration of the salt increases in the course of the electrolysis. Nathaniel?
True.
Yes. Log to the base 4 of square root of 8 is equal to 3/2. Joel?
It's a false statement.
Yes. Log to the base 3 of the cubed root of 81 is equal to 3/4. Nesco?
False.
Yes. Log to the base 5 of the 4th root of 125 is equal to 3/4. Yes, Evans?
True.
Yes. A plano-convex spherical lens is a positive lens. Joel?
It's a true statement.
Yes. A plano-concave spherical lens has one surface with negative refracting power. Nesco?
True.
Yes. A thin spherical lens with one convex and one concave refracting surface is a positive lens. Nathaniel?
True.
No. That's a false statement. Last set of statements for the round. We have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Indicate whether the following statements about the kidney are true or false. You got that? Indicate whether the following statements about the kidney are true or false. The cortex covers the capsule. Yes, Joel?
It's a false statement.
Yes. With the same preamble, St. Peter's. The renal pelvis drains into the ureter. Nesco?
True.
Yes. Last statement. Nephrons are in the renal cortex. Nathaniel?
False.
No, that's a true statement. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Chemu Senior High School has 18 points. St. Peter's Senior High School has 31 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 44 points. Round 5. This round has the goal Riddle Bonanza. This is a reward for any school that solves 3 of the riddles or all 4 of the riddles. At this stage, solving 3 riddles will fetch 2,000 Ghana cedis for the team, and solving all 4 will fetch 2,400 Ghana cedis for the team. Good. So thank you to God for the goal Riddle Bonanza. All right. So obviously we are going to be solving riddles. I will be reading out the clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. For an opportunity to solve the riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, St. Peter's? Thank you. Yours, Presbyterian Boys. Thank you. And yours, Chemu. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. I will not wait for you to compose an answer at that time. All right? Best wishes, everyone. 4 riddles. First one. I am a particle. I am emitted in certain nuclear decay processes. I am electrically neutral. I am nearly massless. Yes, Nesco?
Neutrino.
That's incorrect. I continue. If I am the neutral particle emitted in a nuclear decay by beta plus emission. Yes, Joel.
You are the electron neutrino.
Yes. I read all the clues, 3 points. Next one. I am a law of mathematics and physics. I involve vectors in a plane. I am used to represent geometrically the sum of 2 vectors. The vectors are represented by the adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Yes, Nathaniel.
Parallelogram law of vectors.
Yes. They solved the riddle on the 4th clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a structural presentation of a molecule or complex ion. Like an accountant, I take stock of all valence electrons of the atoms. I do not compromise on the octet rule. Yes, Nathaniel?
The Lewis symbol representation of a molecule. Or Lewis, that is the Lewis dot structure.
You can only give one answer. Go ahead.
You are the Lewis dot electron structure.
I'm not accepting it. So I'm going on. I owe my invention to an American scientist whose first and middle names are Gilbert and Newton, respectively. In my formulation, I do represent linkages between atoms by either a dash or a pair of dots. So who am I? Nesco?
Lewis dot structure.
I was being very, very careful with what I wanted to accept. That's why I won't accept that one either. The formal name of it is called the Lewis electron dot formula. Or, what did you call it?
I said, which one was it?
You, Nesco. What did you say? Lewis dot structure. Okay, I'll accept that one. Yeah. Okay. All right. Last one. Yeah. Lewis electron dot formula, Lewis structure, or Lewis dot structure. All right. Next one. We are a group of seed-producing plants. Our seeds contain endosperm that stores food for the growth and development of the plant. We lack stigma, hence we are pollinated directly by the wind. Though we have vascular tissues which help in the transportation of nutrients and water, our xylem does not have vessels, and our phloem has no companion cells. Yes. Nesco.
So I have ginkgos. Ginkgos.
No. I continue. And our phloem has no companion cells and sieve tubes. Fossil evidence suggests that we originated during the Paleozoic era, about 390 million years ago. Our name comes from the composite word in Greek, which literally means naked. Yes, Joel?
Gymnosperms.
Yes. And that's the end of the first round. end of the contest, here are the final scores. Chemu Senior High School has 21 points. St. Peter's Senior High School has 34 points. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School has 50 points. Chemu Senior High School, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye at this point, but you did really well. All the best to you. As we are in the money zone, you are not going empty-handed. ABSA is giving you 1,260 Ghana cedis for your team. All the best. St. Peter's Senior High School, thank you for being here. You did well as well. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road. As we are in the money zone, you have 2,040 Ghana cedis from ABSA Bank for your team. Best wishes in all your endeavors. Presbyterian Boys Secondary School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Well done, well done, well done. You have earned 3,000 Ghana cedis from ABSA Bank in the money zone. And if your score remains the highest for the day, there is the Airtel Tigo Higher Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 5,000 Ghana cedis. That's all well and good, but for me, the best part is that you have booked a place in the grand finale. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you at the grand finale. Well done. Viewers, thank you very much for joining us for this first semi-final contest. We have another semi-final contest coming up, and that contest will feature Keta Senior High Technical School, Wesley Girls High School, and Tamale Senior High School. Please plan to be with us. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with ABSA Bank and supported by JoyNews, Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Joy Industries, Kiki Juice Drink, Newmont Ghana, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Zipline, GTP, and YFM. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a prime time production. Thank you for joining us and see you next time. Bye.
That was Presec Legon leading with 50 points, St. Peter's SHS with 34 points, and Chemu SHS coming in at number 3 with 21 points. We have to give it up to Chemu SHS and St. Peter's. They really did well, but unfortunately Presec is trying to break the 7. Is it breaking the 7, or they are serving a living God? All right, wahala for who no go to Presec. Wahala for who no date or marry guy who they go Presec. Like, Charlie, yeah, fantastic things happening. And on Twitter, they are trending at number 1. Presec is trending. Otumpo is also trending after he, said he was sick and he had to be substituted. But let's go to Nanaya Ojima. Nanaya, what's happening on the grounds of the KNUST campus?
Mapitso, welcome back to Sarah Men's Auditorium here at KNUST. And the mantra for Presec since they arrived in Kumasi is we are 7-11 God. And by that they mean they are picking it for the 7th time. The record holders are in the finals of the National Science and Maths Quiz. This is the 10th time Presec has qualified to the finals of the National Science and Maths Quiz, and they're excited about their performance. Before now, they had made 71 points in the first contest. The second, they made 70, and today they've become victorious once again against Chemu SHS and also St. Peter's. Before we started, this contest started, we had some students of St. Peter's speaking to us, and this one here is one of them. As you can see, since they lost, they cannot make noise as Presec are doing now. But briefly, before the contest started, you said something about the slogan of Presec. I want you to repeat it.
Well, they said they are serving the living God.
And you said?
Are we serving Satan?
But at the end of the day, they are raining.
I mean, it just wasn't our day. It just wasn't our day. I mean, round 1, how can we get 15 points? We normally do very well in round 1. It just wasn't our day. And look at round 5, the Riddles. We mostly score at least 3 Riddles in our past previous 2 contests. We scored 3 or more Riddles in the contest, and I don't know what happened today. It just wasn't our day. So congratulations to Presec. They've done very well, and I wish them all the very best in the final. I mean,
defeat well accepted by the men from St. Peter's Boys Senior High School. Now let's talk to the victors here. Excited young men. Very excited. Yes. How do you feel? Tell me.
I'm lost for words. It's been thrilling. We came expecting to do exactly what we did, and so with Pesco's vibe that they came with through the earlier stages, we're expecting something better, and then Chemu's experience in the quarters, we're expecting a very fierce contest. But then after the first round, Charlie, we just knew it is ours. But then God being so good, today has been a very wonderful day for us, and then hopefully we are aiming for the 7 on Friday.
An emphatic victory for Presec here. 10 times in the finals, record holders. How do you feel? Before this contest, we spoke. You were full of excitement and also anticipating a win, and it has come as a massive win for you.
Presec has always done it for me. Before I went to Presec, it was because of the National Science and Maths Quiz going, and there was no reason not to come and cheer the boys on, and they made me proud.
7-11 God. You stand by it?
Yes, we are 7-11 God. There's no two ways about it. It's a strong Presbyterian school. We stand by our Christian values, and actually we are called Christian gentlemen, so there's no two ways about it.
Thank you very much. This young man has seen each and after every contest, he's here to speak to us. Today you're also here. What is the message for today?
Today, there's a saying that at the end of every tunnel, there is light. And today, Presec was the light at the end of that tunnel. Because our motto says, in thy light, we shall see light. So today, we were the light.
Key actors of today's National Science and Maths Quiz. These are the guys from Presec, the contestants themselves. It looks like the whole of the auditorium is now painted blue. Presec everywhere. They are the only people in the auditorium. Let's try they would want to take some pictures with the team. So before we speak to the young men, let's go through the history or the record of Presbyterian Boys Senior High School in this particular competition. That's the National Science and Maths Quiz. So they are record holders in the National Science and Maths Quiz, 6 times champions of the National Science and Maths Quiz, to make it the 7th time. Hence the mantra, we are 7-11 God. 9 appearances at the finals, and this by this they make it 10 appearances. First runner-up on 3 occasions. Only school to win the National Science and Maths Quiz back-to-back. Winning it this year will also mean that they've repeated the record. Reigning Greater Accra team to speak to. All right. I think we can also take our 10 now.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Young man, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are taking Presec to their 10th finals in the National Science and Maths Quiz. How do you feel about it?
We are just so grateful, full of gratitude. Thank you, Lord. That's all we want to see.
As you walk into the finals of the National Science and Maths Quiz 2021, from looking at your performance from the previous contest, you've always won by margins, huge margins.
By 20 points in Jesus' name. Amen. But the most important thing is that by His grace we win.
That's right.
If you should win, you helped Presec attain another record, winning it for the 10th time, 7th time, sorry. Already you've attained a record by taking Presec to the 10th finals. How do you feel about it?
Very grateful to God for all He has done for us, all the contests He has taken us to. And we are expecting that God will take us to an unexpected end.
Are you ready to be a record holder for Presbyterian Boys in high school and also in the history of the National Science and Maths Quiz?
By God's grace, yes.
This gentleman has been with them. He's one of the coaches for Presec. Every time you see him leading the Jama, how do you feel about today?
All we say is that this is the doing of the Lord, and it is marvelous in our eyes. Yeah. God has done it again. Yes. This is the 3rd time. He brought us the first victory, the 2nd, and this is the 3rd, and He will take us to the ultimate. Yes, sure. We want to ascribe all the glory to Him. Sure.
So what will you do different? So the Presbyterian boys are anticipating a win in the finals, and they say direction comes from God.
Right. Yeah. And what we can say, we give honor to our Heavenly Father in heaven for helping us through this time. You know, it isn't easy, but by His grace, He brought us so far. We give Him the glory in Jesus' name. Thank you.
So the coach of the team himself is here, and competition. And Mr. Afram is always here to speak to us. Mr. Afram, you don't look excited.
Oh, I'm excited. God has just humbled me. You know, in our darkest moment, I'm sure you saw we had to substitute our main contestant. He had been hospitalized for days. Wow. And we have to substitute him. But God has used, and we thank Him for the glory that is ahead. We lift all that we have won, all that we have achieved. We ascribe to Him. In Jesus' name, we thank Him.
So Mr. Afram is talking about Otumfuo, who had to be substituted after the first round of the contest. Otumfuo is one of the brightest spots in this year's National Science and Maths Quiz, and unfortunately, due to ill health, he has to go out for another He will help Presbyterian Boys Senior High School attain the 7th trophy in the National Science and Maths Quiz. Any more words?
Oh, all that we want to say is that we thank God. We thank everyone that has supported us, those who have been supporting us through prayers, all stakeholders through cash and kind, every support through encouragement, counseling, and the rest. We thank everyone for being a part of this victory, and we, above all,
of Otumfuo. How is he doing now?
Oh, he's pretty good. He's very good. In fact, he was watching the contest as we came over here. So God is in control, and we are very optimistic that God will bring him back. It has happened before. 2008, our main contestant, we have to semi-final, always semi-final, and he came back at final, and there was, in fact, the glory of God was manifest. It was just great to watch him coming back from his hospital bed and then winning the trophy for Presec. Thank you very much.
So we are anticipating a return of Otumfuo, who is in the Ashanti region, to reign. Coach.
When he was substituted out, I just knew that God is going to do his work. He has started with us and then he's ending with us. We say we are serving a living God, and then there is no way he's going to leave us in the middle of the way. So I was just ready, and I was just prepared that God's glory is going to be manifested today, like powerfully and powerfully. Yeah.
One thing I like about this gentleman is that he has always been calm. Even the Tamaskans are seated, hoping that their contests will be starting soon, and they'll be in the seat to try and make it for the first time to the finals of the National Science and Maths Quiz. Very soon we'll be having Tamale Senior High School, Wesley Girls Senior High School, and also Kita Senior High School in the semi-final quiz 2021, being hosted by Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology here in Kumasi. In the final contest for today is the clash of Kumasi schools, KNUST Senior High School, Prempeh College and also Opokuari School. They'll be battling for supremacy in the Ashanti region and also trying to book their ticket to the finals of this year's National Science and Maths Quiz, which is hosted.
All right, thank you very much, Nana Ojima, for that. Let's go to Twitter and see what people are talking about. All right, Otumfo is trending at #1, and hashtag NSMQ2021 is trending at #2. Let's check out the latest tweets and see what people are saying. All right, says this is the doing of the Lord, and he has done it again. Thus the directions come from the Lord. Presec coordinator and Jamal leader is more than a prophet. All right. This one is from Aisha, who says, are the girls winning this contest? And Minko Aseding. Oh, Munko Chikakra, my friends, we beg you. Fellow Ghanaians, congratulations, Berry, and prophecies unfolding. That is the tweet. Let's go to CFC. Bruce, who says, Chemu SHS, Gidi Gidi, qualify, go chop last. Shaking my head. The return of Otumfo will be bloody. Akon Perry is saying that. Going to the finals, and that is Presec. And most anticipated, the return of Otumfo. You people shouldn't give Otumfo too much pressure and stress that he will fall ill and he won't recover until the finals. Let him relax because he's training at #1. So now I'm sure his head and his ears are paining him. So we beg you, okay, relax for Otumfo. He will return if he has to return. Like the leader said, it is the doing of the Lord. So let the Lord do what he needs to do. Let's go back to Twitter at Manroster, who says, Presec have proved to the whole world, to the whole way, I say that there's no school like them. Please, we don't promote violence. The return of Otumfo in the final will be bloody. And that is from Governor. We await the return of Otumfo at the finals. Hey, wahala for Otumfo. The only person that can rescue Achimota School is Tari Magai, but we hear you. We are sorry, please. Butcher boys, we can't. The girls all go Presec. We are serving a living God. Presec hashtag NSMQ2021 Otumfo. Yeah, I also think, you know what? When I give birth to a cute baby boy, God, please keep my son's spots there at Presec, because I think my son needs to go to Presec, because the way they're doing the Lord's work, and me, I'm an advocate of doing the Lord's work. So my son, in the near future, or in the next 5 years or whatever, yeah, he's going to Presec, right? Sharp. Yeah, God, I have spoken to you. Sharp. At Texas 100 billion says, hey, this girl accepts my proposal ID sake of she say I go Presec. Between two kings and a president, Otumfo Prempeh, Otumfo Pokuari, and Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The battle between a college, a school, and the university SHS. Sake of two people, 500 people figured them get hit. Oh. Oh. At Denzel says, be like God, they do favoritism because all schools they pray. Why say he only listens to one God? Yeah, well, that's God, man. That's what he does. He can't answer everyone's prayers, so he'll answer. You know, God helps those who help themselves. So I'm sure Presec helps themselves by, studying and learning and making sure that they knew what was going on. So that's who God helped. He helps the people that help themselves. Presec is making agenda boring. Everything, God. You people should brag more so we control you. I'm amazed at the glory Presec has brought to God with their utterances and victories. Our theme for this year's hashtag National Science and Maths Quiz 2021 final is we are serving a living God. You can't ask. Get well soon. Otumfo anticipates the only girls to grand finale. This is Wesley girls, and this one is the last one. The Saint Peter's. Keta versus Gehe versus Tamale. F4 versus DB versus Malam. Oh, please, we don't like that. Let's go. All right, so that's what people are saying on Twitter. And no bragging, no shouting, just serving a living God. Love for who no date or marry Presec guy. Or daddy. Hey, you people, you do all. We can't can you. We cannot can you. My name is Mapisa CBD. This is where we end for round, no, not round one, the first contest. I will see you in about 30 minutes. For school that made it to the semi-finals will be there, Wesley girls. So I am obviously rooting for them, and I wish them all the best. You can also go to our Facebook page for more updates. It is Joy News on TV.